Hey guys, Tek here. I'm driving right now and I'll be watching the road. My wonderful assistant Brandy has the camera right now and she's kind of a first timer, like not really first timer, she's been doing a good job. She's learning the different elements of being a cinematographer, and I wouldn't say this is really cinematography by any means, but she is kind of being a cinematographer, kind of a director of photography right now, as you will. I'm meeting Hinges for lunch today, and the cool thing about lunch is that we're eating at Red Bee here in Santa Rosa, California. It's a wonderful, wonderful barbecue place, and this barbecue spot, guys, it's finger licking good, okay? Finger licking good. So when something finger licking good, guess what? You don't need any napkins. We don't need any napkins. Guess what? You're gonna get a little. If you don't need any napkins, you look a little grimy and a little dirty. So that's kind of cool. Being dirty is good sometimes, guys. So Hinges meeting me. We love cornbread. We love that kind of southern style of food, and you're gonna be watching us eat it. We are waiting for Hinges once again, and guess what? He's not here because he's never on time. Okay? So we're already here right now, and Hinges, I'm so sorry. The audience, they already know that you're late because I already started the video. You don't know that already, so I'm letting you know.
Crazy.
Yeah, Spring Lake is crazy.
Spring Lake is crazy.
So what are we gonna do? What are we doing here?
We're eating, man. Yeah.
Great way to break the fast, right?
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about fasting. Guys, if you don't know this now, but we call it Rip Like Jesus. But the reason why we call it Rip Like Jesus is because he's introduced to me and we've introduced each other. Fasting is awesome. It's amazing. And check this out. We typically fast for what? Between
16 to 18 hours.
There you go.
Yeah. So right now it's about 1 o'clock. You know, I stopped eating yesterday around 7 o'clock. So we're basically at like the 17 to 18 hour fasting period. And we'll talk a little bit more about fasting in a different segment, but this is kind of the time that we eat, and this is one of our frequent destinations for eating. Red Bee's off the chain.
We live here. I mean, they know us, by name. The owners are really cool. It's a really delicious place. As Hinges said, it's super clean. I mean, it's clean. We like cornbread. It's Southern style, smoked meat from brisket to pulled pork to
spicy chicken.
Baked beans.
But you can come here and you can eat economically, but you can eat really clean in terms of keeping to your diet. Now, fasting affords us the luxury of being able to eat a little outside the clean box. But typically we want to stay eating pretty healthy. On certain days we just rip it up though, because that's how we do it.
So we do it. Let's get it. Follow us on over here. We're gonna show you some of the food.
All right.
Hey, how are you?
Good. We just want to say on camera that Gene runs an amazing spot here. Gene, thank you so much for letting us film here, and we just love your food so much.
Oh, thank you.
So we're gonna put this up on YouTube. We've got a channel.
Oh, nice.
And
we
fast every single day, and so we kind of break our fast when we come here, and we kind of live here. And we told the audience that we just love we love all your food.
I appreciate that. Yeah,
Delicious.
This is always our first meal of the day, so we don't eat until like 1, 2 o'clock every day. And this is always our first meal. So
thank you.
Yeah. All right.
And probably sometimes not our second either, because sometimes you see us 2 times.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know that.
So I'm gonna do the 2 meat combo, 2 cornbread, 2 meats.
Yep.
2 cornbreads for me too, Gene.
2 more cornbread?
Yeah, 2 cornbreads for me too.
I want to get
Gene is super cool.
I want to get
the cornbread he makes the food he makes is done from his heart, from his soul. It's so delicious, and when you can make food that's positive energy, just awesome.
Right now I'm getting the shredded spicy chicken, and so it's shredded spicy chicken has chicken breast and a little bit of chicken thighs, and it's all shredded. It's in this nice spicy chili sauce. I'm also getting some teriyaki chicken that's really, really clean and healthy. This chicken is it's barbecued, and so it's lean fast. It's really good for your protein consumption. And also I'm getting some cornbread, like I said before, because I got to put some carbs in.
The cornbread. You don't know this about Hinges so much, but Hinges got like an 8-pack. And he's very. Oh, for me. Hold on a second. For me, I'm going to have 2 meats. And I got 2 cornbreads. I'm gonna have the shredded spicy. Yeah, that's my stuff. Thank you. And the chili paste or whatever, the hot sauce and the barbecue.
Yeah. All right. So it's gonna be one side of one meat, right?
2
2
meat.
2 meat.
Yeah.
Meat you wanna pour or the base?
Actually, you know what? One meat.
And 2 sides.
Yeah.
Got it.
Perfect. Then 1 meat, 1 side. He did 2 meats, 2 sides. Fairly simple in here. You can't go wrong. Like I said, when food is made from a good place and you're super positive about stuff, like Gene is, that's how good it is. It comes out tasting real good. Down to a, look at this. Would you, Brandy, get that right there. Get all of that right there. I don't know if it's in focus or not, but it doesn't matter. Good.
All the hog mogs, all the pig feet,
So,
all the cornbread.
all the cornbread. I mean, I got double
Cornbread is off
cornbread.
the chain. Lee, tell them a little bit about this sauce right here.
Okay.
Because the sauce is what kind of like.
Enjoy, guys.
Thank you. See you later. You got the cornbread, right?
What's that?
You got the cornbread?
Yes, I got it.
Good.
There's something about this sauce. It just, I don't know.
It's deadly. It's like it tastes like it's got cinnamon slash. I mean, honey, definitely, of course. It's got butter, of course. Anything with butter is delicious. But guys, let me tell you something right now. If you're gonna eat something that's bad for you, let's try a little bit of cornbread.
Look at that right there.
See, he's slathering it on.
It's like lava.
But look at this. Watch how I do it. He don't know what he's doing. Watch how you're supposed to cut it in half. Camera person? Thanks. Yeah. Cut in half. Watch this. Blop.
He says you're supposed
Boom.
to, like it's like a rule or something.
It's a rule. Trust me, I make all
rules.
rules.
Do what you want to do.
I'm the ultimate corrector, guys. Now watch this.
So this cornbread, this is an ounce of cornbread. This cornbread really is about 180 calories. So once we put this other stuff on there, just add a couple hundred calories to it. So altogether, this is probably about 350 calories for each piece of cornbread. So it's about 600 calories, which is okay. Because this meat right here, okay, this meat, all this right here is probably only about 400 calories, okay, because it's so clean. So really, this is about 1,000 calories right here that I can run off or work off in a matter of hours. So, and with the fasting, now, did you want to tell them a little about the fasting?
No.
No?
First off, I don't want to talk about nothing about fasting right now. I want to tell you guys about this right now. Understand me when I say this clearly, okay?
When he says it clearly.
This cornbread is like my dad baked this. God rest his soul. Now, before I start talking about my dad, how he baked in this pot, this nice, good-ass cornbread.
Good what? BG, buddy.
I'm gonna say booty. My dad made some good cornbread.
Making good cornbread.
Cornbread. Now, it's a southern thing. It's not a black thing. People are like, oh, no, white people can cook too. And if you're from the South, this food tastes like you're from the South.
So you can't cook if you're from the north?
You can't.
No.
No, winter's coming, but that's my Game of Thrones kind of intro / throw out. But let me tell you about the food right now. This food and how delicious it
Dungeons
tastes.
and Dragons?
Oh man, here you go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you something right now. I know we're going
Don't go
to slash
into
top
it.
it.
Don't go into
I'll do it as something else. Anyway, the food is just coming from where we come from. We both have a background because we're African American. We eat really weird stuff. Now, hence, when Mo and I first, started talking about food and stuff like that, how we're gonna do the channel and all this kind of stuff, we had this kind of aha moment that our dads or our family was the same. My dad used to eat hog's head cheese, and he would also eat something that was called with the crackers.
Brown Swagger?
Man, I swear to God, brown swagger is the worst thing you can ever put in your body. And plus, like my dad, I'm like, why are you even eating this? It's like a poor person's pate.
Yeah, Brown Swagger is basically
It's
some
horrible.
ground up meat.
Yeah,
Spreadable meat.
spreadable meat.
Meat's not supposed to be spreadable, man. Okay? Spreadable meat. You spread it on a cracker. We used to spread it on bread and have a Brown Swagger sandwich. That's what I go to school with. All the other kids
That's
had
so
ham
nasty.
sandwiches with cheese and everything, and a Hostess cupcake and fruit pies, and I had a dirty brown Swaggered sandwich
said a
in
dirty brown-
in a paper bag. And it had aluminum foil over it. Didn't have the nice little Ziploc bag all the other
I
kids
swear.
had.
And my mom would be like, "Did Daddy feed you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, he gave us some brown swagger." And I'm like, "What? That's all you had is been brown swagger?" I said, "Yeah, Mom, I don't feel very good." She'd be pissed because she knew, like, leave you up here sitting here watching the football game, and the poor babies ain't got no food, and you gave them some brown swagger. Ladies and gentlemen, I dare you I dare you to give us 500 likes on here. We will eat brown swagger. Give us 500 likes on this video on YouTube. We eat some brown swagger. We will.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like it
On what?
on crackers. Not
like a
saying
hot dog
No, on
No,
bread.
I'm not-
Put it on some Wonder Bread.
on Wonder Bread. Okay, we'll do that.
That's all.
500 likes. We'll be eating some brown swagger.
Yeah. Yeah, man. We used to eat a whole lot of weird stuff when I was growing up. My mom used to boil pig ears. Now imagine being 8 years old and getting a pig ear dumped on your plate. Now, it wasn't crispy, okay? It wasn't fried, okay? It wasn't like chicharrones or anything like that. It was a boiled, flabby pig ear. And every now and again, it'd have like a little hair on it, right? And my mom would put on our plate, and we'd look crazy, and she'd dump all this hot sauce on there.
Wait. You got an ear? You got a hair on the ear, dude?
Every now and again, there'd be a hair on the ear, man.
Hey.
I guarantee you.
Christmas-
And we couldn't.
Go ahead.
You better not say nothing about that hair on the ear, too. You tell your mama that hair was on the ear. You just gotta suck it up, man. And here's the thing I didn't get. There was no meat or nothing on that. It was a gristle.
Yeah.
It was a gristle. It was flabby. It was a gristle. And we were expected to eat that at 8 years old, 7 years old.
Part of the issue is that I don't want to be rude to anybody that's out there and stuff like that. I don't want to be, but it's slave food, and part of our background, our heritage is like our parents didn't realize, hey, you're not slaves anymore. You don't have to eat all parts of the chicken, all parts of the pig. So, in our family, every Christmas, people would be fighting over chitlins. My dad made this
chitlins?
pig intestine. I mean, who's fighting over pig intestine? Oh,
Everybody's family.
everybody's family.
My family would do the
hot
same
sauce
thing.
on it. I didn't like it. But everybody in my
They go
family
to the
did.
house that had the chitlins, and everybody would run over to the house who got the chitlins. Oh, y'all got the chitlins?
Yeah.
Oh, Auntie Betty got the chitlins. Auntie Dodie got the chitlins. And everybody would go over there, and they'd slop up those chitlins. If you don't know what chitlins are, black folks, you know what they are. They're intestines. And the way that you make them is it's a process. They come in a big giant tub.
Yep.
You got to throw them out, okay, and it stinks.
You have to bleach them?
You know what intestines are, right? They have shit in them. Excuse my language. They got crap in them, right? So the whole process for 2 hours is cleaning out the crap inside the intestines. So your whole house smells like crap.
Like poo-poo.
And then they boil them, okay? Boil them. If they do them really good, they reboil them. But if they do them janky, they just boil them. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just a boiled pot. And it's these waggly little chitlins, okay? They put hot sauce on them. And people suck them up like it's the thing to do. I used to just take my butt whooping.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying?
I was
Because
my brother, Lawrence, you're out there. Mom, Aaron, my cousin, Auntie Marjorie. I'm calling you guys all out. If you ever see this video, because you know who you are. You were crying over some chitlins, and you probably will leave some comments and stuff like that. Because one year, my dad had 4 pots for 4 families, and everyone's mad that our family had more chitlins. Only because my dad said, "Well, I cooked them."
Okay?
Everything's great, Gene. Thank you so much. So everyone's crying that we have more chitlins. Like, because Lily don't like no chitlins. My name is Lily. They call me, I was always Mr. Tek. My brother's always the professor, the ultimate corrector. Anyway, you guys, this beats everything. We've grown up now. We don't have to eat hog's head cheese or Snoop from East St. Louis, pig's nose, crunchies. I mean,
here's the thing, you guys. You got to give it up to our ancestors because they made something out of nothing, and that's called survival, and that's called resilience, preservation. But having nothing and then making something out of it is great. But what has happened is it's become part of our culture, and unfortunately, those aspects of the pig and the cow and all that stuff has led to a lot of diabetes and high blood pressure and stuff like that for at least a lot of black folks, because that just becomes part of our culture of eating soul food. So I'm not going to knock soul food because I think it's amazing based on kind of where we've come from, but at the same time it's kind of plaguing African American culture because we're still eating high calorie, high fat, fatty foods that is kind of adding to the stress and the lack of health in our society. So, but with that being said, you don't have to change everything. You just make adjustments. You make adjustments. There's still things that I love to eat. I still love fried catfish. I still love, sweet potato pie. I still love a whole lot of things that I've grown up on. But I limit those things. I still love greens. I found a dope way to make greens nowadays. Without the big you know, without the big hog mog, or excuse me, without the big ham hock in there. Okay, I found a really cool way to make it where it's a lot more healthy and it still tastes good. So, you know, it's all about, you know, diversifying and adjusting things and trying to live a healthy, clean eating, you know, existence, so to speak. So,
Oh, as you can see, we are Marshall. I'm just kidding. It's a movie with Matthew McConaughey. All right, all right, all right. No, guys. Obviously, we scraped the food. It's gone.
we what?
We scraped.
We
That's your word.
scraped.
That's your word.
It's funny how like that word scrape can have different meanings. Like I know a long time ago when I was involved, I'd say, "Oh, you scraped something, you scraped," and you know she'd be like, "Oh, I did scrape it, I did scrape it." You know, 7 years later, I say the same exact words in the same context. Man, you scraped that. What you trying to say? I'm fat. You trying to say I scraped something? I mean, it's funny just how like one word can have a whole different meaning after 7 years. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly. That's not even Spring Lake is crazy. When you're in a relationship with someone for a long time, things mean different things. The same little cute thing that I did 10 years ago is not the same cute thing anymore.
Oh,
Now
yeah,
it's
that
annoying.
could be a problem.
You're annoying.
That could be a problem.
Very
So,
annoying.
Anyway, for the sake of this segment, yeah, we got our scrape on.
Got a scrapey scrape. Yeah. A Red Bee, guys. If you want to get it how you live, like we like to say sometimes, Red Bee is that perfect place to have comfort, awesome smoked barbecue chicken.
And change it up a little bit, man. No more pig ears, no more neck bones, you know, all that good soul food, so ham hocks and oxtails and all that. You know, clean up a little bit, man.
Clean it
You know
up.
what I'm saying? You know, we want to live a little bit. We want some longevity here, you know. No more high blood pressure, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So,
High blood pressure, diabetes. Right?
yeah. I was thinking of something else, but I couldn't think.
I was
Gout.
like,
I was
oh,
thinking of gout.
The good old gout. I think a lot of that
Good
stuff,
old gout.
Well,
Damn.
a lot of people got those things going on, and you can change some of those things and reverse those. But you have to, like Hinges said here, clearly, your value system has to match your.
Your goals. Definitely. If you want more energy, you know, you want more rejuvenation and things like that, you got to figure out what you're putting inside your body. It's like your car. You're not going to get a $100,000 car and put 87 octane in your car.
No.
Or non-synthetic oil. You're going to put the high price stuff in there because you want your car to run right? Well, it's the same thing with your body, okay? It's even more important. You put the right foods in your body and your body's going to work for you.
You heard it here first. I'm Tek, and this is
And just peace. We're out.